A storm is hitting one of the world's most powerful broadcasters. The BBC, long seen as a pillar of British journalism, is now facing damning accusations from its own former insiders. As MPs grill the corporation over systemic bias and the fallout from a doctoring scandal, one ex-producer says the BBC's internal awareness is in a terrible place, and its supreme lack of accountability can no longer be ignored. Speaking to GB News, former BBC producer David Keighley did not hold back. For 26 years he monitored BBC output, and his conclusion is blunt: the broadcaster remains its own judge and jury, incapable of confronting its failings. His comments came just as former advisors Michael Prescott and Caroline Daniel were questioned by MPs following the explosive Panorama incident, where an edited Donald Trump clip created the false impression that he encouraged the January 6 riots. Prescott insisted the BBC does world-class work, but admitted the corporation must confront real problems that appear to have systemic roots. But the exchange turned heated. GB News host Martin Daubney blasted what he called a shocking absence of accountability. He accused the BBC of producing provably anti-Trump, anti-Israel, pro-trans, pro-net zero content, claims Prescott rejected as grounds for senior resignations. Keighley then pointed to another controversy that still haunts the BBC, the long-running fallout from the Princess Diana interview. He highlighted new findings from former BBC journalist Andy Webb, who uncovered how the corporation withheld internal documents for decades, even after the Dyson report condemned the broadcaster's actions. A Freedom of Information request initially uncovered 70 memos, only for that number to, mysteriously, jump to over 2,400, many heavily redacted. Keighley called this the epitome of a cover-up, a saga stretching nearly 30 years. And the problems don't end there. Keighley revealed that a recent judicial review confirmed the BBC will only accept external reviews focusing on single programs, rejecting broader systemic audits like those submitted by his organization, Newswatch. Over 40 such reports exist, many pointing to long-term bias, especially in Brexit coverage. For Keighley, the solution is no longer negotiable. The BBC needs an independent ombudsman, someone outside its walls, to handle complaints and enforce transparency. Prescott, meanwhile, warned MPs that the corporation still faces incipient problems rooted in its structure, issues he believes require serious reform. As Parliament demands answers and trust in the broadcaster continues to erode, one question remains. Can the BBC truly reform itself, or is it too deeply entrenched to change?